Hi everyone, it's Jeanette, Crafty Dork, here to give you number 5 of the Bookpage Ephemera tutorials. Again, one of them isn't a book page, but the last one definitely is. So this one is the CD folder. Very simple, very plain, but very effective, I feel. With the Artie Mae's Ferns and Mushroom kit, she has, no, that's one that I cut out. I cut to the size, but she has these in the kit, and they are actually the cut to the size of your CD. So I just cut another piece of paper the same size, and I did this one as well from a sheet of a collage paper. So that's very simple. Just cut the size that you need to go into your CD folder, and if you haven't you know, got a template, just use your the size of your CD folder, measure it, and just take the slightest little piece off each side. So perhaps 1/8 of an inch off one side and 1/8 of an inch off the bottom, and that should fit in beautifully. Okay, so that's what I did with this one. I'm not going to bother about inking because you're not going to see it, and that will just fit in there. And I'm also not going to stick it down because it can come out to write on the back of it. Easy as that. On the back you could leave it plain to journal on. I've just cut a piece of the collage lined paper, and I'll just ink around the edges, and then I'll just glue that onto the back there as an extra journaling spot. Stay. So there's you know, lots of ways that you can do this. I know oh, Susanna over at oh dear me, it's been a long day. I'll put the link below. I'm sorry, Susanna, I've gone a blank. But she has some great ideas. She cuts out book pages, and she did one recently with a I'm still trying to think of her name, sorry, with fairies, and it just looked beautiful. It looked as though you were actually looking into the fairy garden. It was just gorgeous. And all I'm going to do with these, the top part of this was the fern. I took it off and just really roughly fussy cut that one out, and this little piece of fern was from another little bit of the collage I just tore off, and I'm just going to pop it there. I was thinking, and let's just see what it looks like. So like I said, I just roughly cut to hand tear them. See, that could ground it there. And then this one, don't mind that either, do we? See what it looks like inked up. So all fun, just to little quick and easy projects that will get your stash up so that you're ready to make your journals, and you've got lots of lots of ephemera ready. And there goes the leaf. Was it one I really needed? Let's see. Probably not. Okay, so we'll just pop this on like so, and I was going to leave this like this with the white showing through, and then I thought, well, you won't be able to see a lot of the mushrooms, so I thought, well, I'll just give it that little bit of a hole so you can actually see through. Make sure you are seeing through, so you can see through the mushrooms there. Okay, so now we might just pop that little one down. Pop in there so that he goes up the side. He, she, it goes up the side, and then this one there we go. And like I said before, I don't want to do much more to that because I just love the coffee stain. You could put something across here if you wanted to, but I don't think it needs it. When it goes into the journal, if I feel it does need something else, well then I'll do it then. So, as quick and easy as that, we have number 5. So, number 6, I didn't show you this one, but it was really weird. I sat here and I was folding papers and book pages, and I thought, well, how am I going to do this? What am I going to do? And I came up with a style. Then I go on to Northern Crafter UK, and blow me down if she hasn't done a tutorial very, very similar. Hers is different, the way she folds hers to mine, and I don't know, I think I got mine more from, I think it's more of a Patricia Veramonte's idea. That's where my head's telling me that I got the idea from. It might have come out of my head, but I don't think so. I don't think I'm that clever. This is one of those book pages I'm just going to make into a full 2-page. To go into my little bag. I think it's time for a nana nap because I'm starting to flake a little bit. Okay, another one for the bag. Okay, back to the project. So, basically what I did, this is what it will look like. You'll have a little tuck spot here, there, and at the back. And as you can see, they get bigger and, well, smaller as you go down. So it's basically 2 pieces of paper, and you fold one up by about, I've only got my centimetres, that's going to test me, 4.5 centimetres, and this one is 7. So, you know, about the same down from the top as you do up the bottom is the easy way to say it. And then you've got your pockets. So pop on over. I will put the link to Northern Craftaholic UK, and just check hers out because she's actually got 5 pockets and it's a bit bigger than this one. So what I did is when I sewed it together, and I sewed across the pockets first, then I went around. And this one I've left. I'm not going to decorate it. I've just popped a little label on the front there, because I really don't know, like all the others, what I'm going to use it for. This one I thought I would decorate, and I have these, and I'm just not sure, but we'll see if they will actually fit in there. So you're gonna have to bear with me while I do a bit of fussy cutting here. These came out of Tracy's fragmentology kit, I think it was. So I just thought they might look nice on the pockets, and I can always cut them down a little bit if they're not quite fitting, or fold it over to give the edge of the pocket a little finished off look. I'm trying to think of the words here. So I hope everyone's fighting fit. Still cold here in Wallaroo, South Australia, where I had to water the garden yesterday. It was a bit sad, and Peter had to do the fruit trees because they were looking a bit sad. So we just need just a big soaking rain just to freshen everything up again. You get the overnight drizzle, but nothing that really you know, helps the plants along. And I've got lots of flowers planted this year, much to Peter's disgust. I've said if we're staying home to watch the Kiddlywinks, I'm not going to be without a garden, because I do love my flowers and things. So that will work, won't it? And I've just thought it would be something a little bit, and then the tags, you know, can go in. This one can go that way. I don't know whether we will. Oh yeah, we'll get that one that way as well. And then I could perhaps pop one of the bigger tags that I made. I thought I made one. Yes, I did. One of the bigger ones that I could pop up the back. So we'll pop those labels on to start with. We've got to do a bit of inking, just because we've got to. And these I only did on copy paper, so they're not very stiff, but for this, when I'm layering, it's fine. It doesn't need to be on thick cardstock. If I were going to use them as a label or a ticket to tuck in, then I definitely would need to pop them onto cardstock, but that's fine. And what I will do is just take that edge off all of those book pages. So these can be just glued onto the page. Oh, that one's glued onto the page like this, straight on. And it can also have the 3 sides glued and have a tuck at the top, or you could also have your tuck at the side, whichever. So it's a bit versatile, and the size of these pages are just that little bit smaller. It was a Reader's Digest book, but it was a smallish one, and it had gold around the edges of it, which was a bit different. So, bear with me, and I will just quickly, I'll just straight stitch around. And I won't go across the pockets, I'll just okay, so I've just down the side across the top, and so then you've got your pockets. So we can pop a tall tag in there. This one, if we pop it on sideways, can go in there, and this one will fit in like that. If you didn't want it like that, just pop a couple of little tags. Where are they? A couple of little ones that I've just popped. So the back, you can use your tea stained, coffee stained paper. Pop some of that on the back to write on. Let's do that, shall we? I did back stitch there, so and that probably would look nice, if would have looked nicer if I'd put that on first before I stitched. But that's good. That's all right. It's still going to hold together. Like I said, I really don't need a lot of on the front, because that book was had beautiful dark edges to it. So there we go. We have number 6. We have number 5. Let's go through them. We have number 4. Number 3. Number 2. And number 1. Actually, that was the one we did for number 1, wasn't it? Where is it? That was the one that we did on camera for number 1. So where are they all? All there? So I hope this was helpful to you. It was fun doing it. I've got a little basket with some ephemera in it. I've got heaps more that I've got to make, but we will get there, and I hopefully will bring you along for the journey. So thank you very much for calling in and watching my videos. Comment, good or bad. I've got broad shoulders, and I like to take on and improve if I can. Constructive criticism is welcome. So thank you very much. Until next time, happy crafting, and bye for now.